What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about Tesoro Enterprise stock, ticker symbol now TSNPD. Recently, they just performed a reverse split, and there is a lot of information about this stock that I think that you guys should know about. A lot of you guys have been asking for me to cover this stock in my comment sections over the last couple of weeks, and I've recently got around to learning a little bit more about this stock and who are they going to be merging with. So we're going to do a deep dive into what exactly is going on with TSNP and Humbl. So before we get into all of that information, if you guys enjoy the information that I provide for you in this video, make sure you go down and hit that like button and hit the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. Thank you to the 4,600 of you that have already turned on that notification bell. You guys are the absolute best, liking, commenting, and watching my videos as soon as I put them out. I'm super appreciative of all of the loves that you guys are giving me on all of my videos. So we can see that yesterday, TSNP performed a reverse split, and they are now trading under the ticker symbol TSNPD. And as we look a little bit later in this video, that ticker is going to be changing again. So the split happened at about 0.804, and it looked like it was a 4-for-1 reverse split. So the stock actually opened in the $3 range and is up an additional 33% today. So this is definitely something that we need to keep on our radar, especially the company that they are going to be merging with, because they have a lot of interesting things going on with them as well. So when I was first looking at this stock, everything that was going on with it seemed a bit strange, and here is why. So coming over here, historically, Tesoro Enterprises has been a home renovation retailer for individual and commercial customers. It sold floor and wall covering materials, operated retail showrooms for tile, and also provided a variety of natural stone products. In December 2020, Tesoro walked away completely from that history and announced that it had completed a merger with Humbl LLC. At the time of the merger announcement, the newly combined company said that Tesoro will be trading as Humbl under the ticker symbol HMBL. Now, although the name change has yet to occur, a little bit later in this video, we're going to go over exactly the time frame for when we are going to see this name frame. TSNP stock is benefiting from Humbl. It is the newly public company that is behind the blockchain investment products. Now, we've all seen Bitcoin and a lot of the other cryptocurrencies going pretty crazy over the last couple of months. So these new blockchain investment products could be a very interesting alternative investment for the future, which is why I think that Humbl does have some pretty interesting future potential. Coming down a little bit further in this article, we can see that TSNP was a reverse merger with Humbl, where Humbl took over the previously dead company to go to market. Tesoro Enterprise previous returns as a construction material company have absolutely no bearing on the current company. That was why I was a little bit confused in the beginning when I saw that TSNP and Humbl were going to be merging together, because their businesses have nothing to do with each other. But this reverse merger situation makes a little bit more sense. Coming over to this next article, this is the big piece of news that we received within the last couple of days. So coming over here, we can see that Humbl announced today that the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, FINRA, has processed the company's corporate actions as requested and has had its name changed to Humbl Inc. In addition to the change in the company's name, Humbl has executed a 1-for-4 reverse split of its common stock and made other changes to its share structure, including the creation of restricted preferred classes of shares, which will be issued to former members of Humbl LLC and prospective investors of Humbl. The authorized number of shares stated reflects these preferred shares on a presumed fully diluted basis. Coming back over to the chart of TSNP, that is now trading under the ticker symbol TSNPD, we can see that when this news was announced, the stock absolutely crashed. Now, the reason for this is that typically reverse splits are very bad for companies. There's usually a reason why they want to artificially jack up the share price and then dilute the share price later. It's typically a terrible sign for a company long term. But if we come over to this article, we can just see in discussion about the reverse split, Humbl's COO CFO and corporate secretary, Jeffrey Hinshaw, stated the company's board of directors concluded that it was important to quell the volatility in share price. Prospective investors and current shareholders were concerned that it was difficult to pinpoint the true value of common shares. Furthermore, this will force any outstanding short positions to cover their position. Now, I'm not sure why this individual is saying that. If you reverse split, it seems like you would, if you were a short seller, you would just be short a quarter of the original shares. But maybe there is something that we are not seeing here in the regulatory systems that would actually require the short sellers to cover. The board was then also sympathetic to the need to not wipe out the holdings of shareholders and therefore determined that this small reverse split would satisfy both requirements. As a result of the reverse split, Humbl stock symbol will change to TSNPD on February 25th, 2021, which is what we are seeing today. It came into effect on the 26th, but it was changed at the end of the day on February 25th, then to HMBL on March 26th, 2021, so a month from today. Humbl has a very interesting business model. If we come over here, we can see there are currently 3 branches of Humbl's business. The first is Humbl Pay, where the company's website appears to get its name. This is a mobile payment solution for consumers, freelancers, and merchants, which the company says is built to support 162 million freelancers in the United States and the European Union. Interested merchants can currently pre-register for the product, and Humbl says its payment solutions will be coming to 100 countries, including Japan, Australia, Canada, and the US. While its consumer app is not currently available on the App Store, Humbl says its product roadmap includes peer-to-peer payment solutions and a Humbl Hubs. The second part of the business is Humbl Marketplace, which one reader identified as the most lucrative. This vertical includes its own branded merchandise like t-shirts, face masks, and well-known products from small businesses. One vendor on the site is And the Moon Will Rise, a brand from Karen Kennedy that offers art prints and note cards. So that seems like an Etsy type marketplace. So they are combining a lot of different business models into their one business. So it seems like right now they've got the PayPal side where they do payment processing, and they actually have their own merchant platform. So the third business vertical, blockchain. To really answer Young's question, it is important to consider Humbl's third product line, which it calls Humbl Financial. This product line houses the ETF-styled investment vehicles, which Humbl calls its block exchange traded index lineup. And according to the February 2nd release, these ETXs give investors one-click access to services related to digital assets. At the service level, this appears to be a savvy way to leverage the current popularity of cryptocurrencies. This part of Humbl's business is the part that I think that could take off the most in the future. Once you are able to create ETFs of different cryptocurrencies, I think a lot more institutions and retail investors will start to go into these cryptocurrencies through these ETF-like funds. Now, long term, I think that Humbl could be a solid investment for the long term. But as with any of these very risky penny stock companies, especially ones that are performing reverse splits, no matter what reason it is always a smart idea to trade with proper risk management and never put in an amount of money into a trade like this that you are not willing to lose a significant amount of. Now, nothing I say in these videos is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, and these are for educational purposes only. You can make your own decisions with your money. I am just trying to educate you guys on the different risk factors of these different companies, especially the risky penny stocks. The strategy that I like to use is I'll put in a sum of money. So let's say I want to put in $1,000 to TSNPD on the hopes that Humbl is actually going to be a very successful company for the long term. If the stock goes down 20%, I would take all of my money back out, take the loss. But if the stock goes up 20, 30, or 50% at the time that I am holding it, I will sell off my initial investment and keep the profit in the shares for the long term. That, I think, is the smartest way to play these penny stocks. That way you don't over leverage yourself on any of these companies that are extremely volatile. So that is going to be it for this update on TSNP, TSNPD, and Humbl. If you guys enjoyed enjoyed this video, make sure you go down and hit that like button and hit the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video, so you get to stay up to date on all of your favorite stocks, learn about a couple of new ones, and see exactly which options I am trading and which strategies I am using to trade them. So I hope you guys are having a more profitable day today, and I'll see you guys in the next video.